a free update. They launched a free update for their Pact of Punishment system, or post-game system, let's say, New Game Plus, where they have updated the Apocalypse mode to operate more like the Pact of Punishment. So just to give context here, so you see the 19s here. This is what I was playing with before. Basically, they converted max Apocalypse level, Apocalypse 6, has been converted to be Apocalypse 19 now, okay? Now if you look, that's actually, this bar goes up to like 40, so that's only half of what what this goes up to. Now, how it works is you have a bunch of different modifiers, and then the harder you play, or the more Apocalypse levels you clear, the more perks you unlock. So at 6, being something in Apocalypse 6 will unlock 5 new modifiers. At 16, you unlock 6 new modifiers. Then at 32, you unlock an additional 3 modifiers. And these are all going to be a bit more unique than the base Apocalypse levels. So we have some interesting ones like Heroes Block Vision. No defenses around the circle, so you have the Mage Circle in the middle. This says, hey, you can't build defenses in a range of 3 tiles around the Magic Circle. That's pretty interesting. Mist sensors, faster enemies, and higher material costs for stuff that was there before. Building Dead Zone, this is a new one. You cannot place buildings in a range of 2 tiles around houses instead of 1. And if you increase it, you can get it to you cannot place buildings in a range of 2 tiles around all structures instead of 1. So that could be pretty brutal. I could see that really hampering some maps more than others. Like, there are some maps where you basically fill out your building area, and this would be a disaster this year. Coming back so much. Howdy, Missile, soon to be blank. Hope y'all are doing well. Less Magic Circle health. Honestly, this is fine. I could turn this on. Sure, why not? It's free. That's why it's +1. You have tougher bosses, bigger wave size, negative affixes. +1. Honestly, for a +1, I dislike that one, so I'm going to turn it off. Upgrade enemies. All standard enemies have one of their skills upgraded. Okay, interesting. More enemy health. More panic. Higher gold costs. Routed wounded enemies. Okay. But yeah, so these are all the new stuff they've added. Or that's the Apocalypse level. Then, in addition, the DLC, that was a free update on the Apocalypse level, but this DLC, released a new map, Amberwald. I don't know anything about it really, other than, hey, we also have a new race and 3 new weapons. We have Elves, then we have the Sacred Flower, Boomerang, and Claws. And then I don't really know what the Elves do. Okay, why don't we get into it? Omen system is the same thing. Apocalypse-wise, since I haven't played this map before, I don't want to kill myself on Apocalypse levels. So let's, do some shenanigans here. Faster enemies, rough. Let's turn that off. Do I go to 16? I'm kind of willing to go to 16. So +1 I can turn off. Smash circle health, but I don't care about that. Maybe another +1 I can turn on. Actually, okay, fine. We'll do, what's this? That's 2. Filling dead zones 2. Okay. Wounded enemies. I'm surprised that's... Okay, so if I do negative affixes, I can turn off 1 more. Let's do... Alright, health down. Okay. There we are. So we'll go with this. And terms of the omens, I don't really know what we're gonna deal with here, so why don't we just do the classic ones. Works is experience. It's been a second since I've played this game. Here it is, Omen of Growth. The game that you plan to play someday. That's a good game. It's free right. This game is free right now if you have Prime. That's a good deal. I mean, sure, it's free. It's hard to for it not to be a good deal, but you know, that's besides the point. Mercenary training. We get 8. This is probably pretty equivalent to Glenwald. I'm not sure. I generally like accuracy buffs. I dislike missing. You can believe it. Where's isolation? Liability's okay. Skill range is okay. Resistance. Maybe just do a defensive one actually. How do we do 40 armor? And then plus 20% resources. Why don't we go with this? This is the classic strong hero setup, I would say. Bonus accuracy, armor, bonus damage, bonus experience. This'll scale heroes nicely. Alright, Amberwald. Sanctuary lost in the heart of the forest. Okay. Now, I doubt they've added, like, at least in the last DLC, they didn't add any new times. What are we dealing with here? We have, like, this magical vein. What is this? Abalone seed. Can be used at night to dispel enemies. Automatically reload during the production phase. Okay, so we kind of have, like, this weird vein of roots spreading throughout the map. And we have these different, like, seed flower-like constructs here. To poison enemies. Okay. Spell enemies. Okay. What's this damage? Yeah. Deal damage to isolated enemies. Interesting. I mean, it's pretty. Oh yeah, I mean, look at that. That's some good pixel art right there. I've always thought that vibrant colors and lighting sources are the key to good pixel art. Oh, look at that. What is this? 4th reacts to the incantation of the last spell. The amber magic present in the sprout emanates around it, helping your heroes. So if you're around it, you get +1 move points and 20% resistance. Ooh, interesting. And there's 4 of them, it looks like. Okay. Alright, so now who do we have here? Let's take a look at our heroes. And it looks like we have an elf. Ooh, wow, what long ears they have. Okay. Alright. Warrior, wholesome, fragile. Okay. That's fine. Alright, okay. But this is the big thing, okay? What perks? What perks do they have? So, coffee infused unlocks the elven coffee skill, allowing the hero to restore all move points. You get +1 use per night for every 4 levels of the hero. Interesting. Okay, so 1 action, 3 mana is you. Huh. Okay, that's pretty interesting. As you get higher level, you can just spend an action to get all your move points back. That could be quite valuable. I'm guessing elves can move a lot, or care a lot about movement. Along with nature, for every empty equipment slot, consumable slots don't count, gain 1 stack. At 1 stacks or more, 5% damage per stack, 2 stacks, 4% dodge per stack, 4 stacks or more, +1 action points per 4 stacks. At 9 stacks, punch gains 100% perk damage. Huh. Is there a punch build now? Just unequip everything? I don't know. I'm skeptical. Like, items are really pretty good. Like, I don't know if y'all know this, but items are really good. But I guess 5% per damage, 4% dodge, and potentially an action point. So, I mean, okay. So I could see this. You play like a range character or something. You remove all your defensive gear that largely just gives defensive stats, and that'll buff your damage and give you an action points. I don't see this. I don't really see this in an actual punch build. Is this you lose all of the defense? But I don't know. Flicker Strike. Follow and maneuver skill scheme. Follow. Moves the hero to the tile of a killed target. Oh, okay. I didn't know that had a name. Anyway, gain 50% perk damage. Increase by 8% for each tile of distance. Okay, that's a... Oh, interesting. So... Huh. Okay. So, that's a, like, hammer buff. Then... Infectious Strengths, 20% stun chance whenever an enemy with a negative alteration is hit. Give poison. Interesting. I could see that being good. War Dance. At the end of an attack, if exactly one unit was hit, automatically cast pirouettes on an enemy unit in a range of 2 with base damage equal 25 plus 9% of the hero's dodge. End of an attack. Interesting. So you do single target and you 25 plus 90% of the hero's dodge. You can get some pretty high dodge values. So you could have this, you could pirouette. Oh, and look, you can actually see pirouette isn't just like a single target thing, it's an AoE, 3-space AoE. That could be cool. I could see doing some cool stuff with that and like a dodge build. Not entirely sold on all these perks yet, but we'll see. Oh, wait, they added a new... this surgical strengths is new. Okay. If you're attacking and killing an enemy unit that's at full health at a range of 5 or more, so at distance, hero's next skill costs move points instead of action points, 1.5 times the initial cost. Wow. Oh, shit. That's interesting. So you could do this. Make a ranged character that just kills full health enemy units. They're like a max health killer. And then they can use Coffee Infusion to restore all of their move points. And the infinite combo, basically. Or maybe not infinite, but pretty close if they have a lot of move points. That's an interesting idea. I kind of want to try that. Hey guy, hope you're doing well. So we have resistance damage, nice health, bonus healing received. We have organic armor and vampire. Okay, so I kind of see this as character as a hammer wielder, maybe a war dance. Yeah, we even have bodybuilder. Yeah, this person's hammer for sure. Oh, and we have propagation. Oh my god, we have all the propagation skills. Oh yeah, no, yeah, this is a hammer for sure. This is like the dream hammer setup. There's so much info and options on the screen, already feel choice paralysis. Well, you haven't played the game. Trust me, I mean, you can have some choice paralysis in this game, but it's... I am entering this with a lot of knowledge on how to play this game from over 100 hours. Or, actually, how long do I have? I have 170 hours of playtime. So, like, all the stuff I'm talking about, like, analyzing the DLC and whatnot, and that just comes from that. When you first play the game, you're not going to have, like, you won't have, your options will be greatly restricted. They kind of drip feed you content for the first little bit. So You have legitimately spent 2 hours in between enemy waves trying to decide what to do. 2 hours? What the hell? How? Alright, well, let's see what's going on then. Oh man, I love the colors. Amberwald Forest reacts to the last spell's incantation. We feel its magic mingling with our own. It uses its last vile force to help us. We must protect these sprouts. Oh, they're one and done. You made a lot of decision points that you didn't fully understand. Interesting. Alright. Oh, anyway, I guess I didn't look at the other two characters, but they aren't elves, so they barely matter. We have a paladin, brainy, inattentive. It's double magic and mana. I am very fond of paladins. They could do something good. And then we have a jeweler, lucky, precise. Wow, this is awful. This character is terrible. Precise can't, or like, you have minus resistance, you have no bonus damage at all. I guess some crit and dodge, but lower resistance, lower armor. A trinket slot is little value. At least he's not also one-handed. You can't have every penalty. Alright, anyway, I'm not gonna lie, I've been playing on Apocalypse. Whoa, they increase move speed, I think. I've been playing on Apocalypse 1 so long. Or not, sorry, Apocalypse 6 for a bit now. So, I'm not used to these low movements because I turned off the increased movement. Like these guys only moving this far feels weird to me. Okay, anyway, I will say it's kind of dark at the edges here. Some of these things are a bit hard to see. However, to where I think I need to put on my glasses. All right, so well, let me see. Of course, all my sensors are over here. Change. Sight, of course it is. Let's take out this mint sensor. Oh yeah, they also did a sweep of bounds changes, by the way. I think that went through. So they changed some items around and whatnot to balance them better. Which is neat. So this item now, or this weapon now gives minus resistance on attack, which is definitely new. Did I play the game? I have. Not only did I not play it, I've never even heard of it. Okay. Oh, you can stand on them? That's surprising. Do they buff dash? He doesn't have skill range buff. Skill range +2. Oh, never mind. +1 from you. Okay. Alright, he's got a skill range buff. Okay, I was real confused for a second because I do not remember that ability going that far. Alright. Need to remember. So these things only have 300 life. They're destructible. Dangerous. Get this. The spells. Oh, this is good against mages. Very interesting. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. The city is actually all the way out here? That's kind of frightening. This... that does terrible range. Let's do a little bit of poisoning. Ooh, look at that. Wait. What's this? Living Thornwood. Wall of Thornwood reinforced with amber, making it totally indestructible and blocking vision. This wood is capable of throwing its thorns at nearby monsters. It will randomly disappear during the night. Oh shit, so that's what these wood sprouts will do. That's so cool, like an adaptive battlefield as the night progresses. Okay. That's a problem. But yeah, I'm noticing how large... Okay. How large the area of the town is. Like, I'm panicking way out here. That's hard to deal with, especially on the first night. Yeah, the hardwood is super interesting. Okay. Also seems to take enemy aggro a lot. Same publisher as the crew, but it's co-op Texas Hold'em where you collectively try to rank everyone's hands to limit communication. Oh, that game. Ah. I spoke to the designer at one point. It wasn't out at the time. He was like prototyping it. So I didn't know it had a name or was out. Alright, we should be fine. This man is actually pretty good. Okay, got a lot of panic around. I found that. Yikes. And the sword dwarf is not the most formidable opponent right now. Damn. Looks like we're getting sea panic level 1. Not much I can do about that, to be honest. Now you know it's been out for a while. And it's neat. Fair enough. Man, it's been so long since I played the last spell. Need to get my groove. back under me. Oh, man. Yeah, this whole front was a complete disaster. Sword dude just could not deal with this in the slightest. Ouch. That's an ugly one. Let me seem to be moving back to attack stuff more than before. Alright, well that went terribly. You have so few walls to start with. Like, man. The fact that the area starts out here. Like, this is the outline of the area, and then the fog line starts here. It's brutal. Oh, interesting. You start with a bow. Okay, that's surprising. Hand crossbow. I mean, hand crossbows are generally pretty good, and it's a solid hand crossbow. All right, so what do we want to do here? Oh yeah, I'm making her the Empire. Or is it him? I think it's him. Kinda hard to tell. Regardless. What do I want to do for that first? Mana growth is pretty good. And then we do bodybuilder and magic fuel here. We're gonna grab vampire. This one, this. War dance, and then something else. Actually, war dance isn't even that good. So if we're doing that, what do we want? We want resistance is generally pretty good there. That setup. But I kind of want more resistance than that. Let's just give him +2 move. That's pretty good here. Bonus damage right now. Bonus healing received is very nice. +2 propagation bounces. It's useless right now, but in the long term, that's going to be exactly what I want. Now, this guy's going to be more of a mage than anything else. Honestly, I kind of think I should give him the gauntlet. Oh wow, this is a good gauntlet. +1 prop bounces. But does he have... He has quality over quantity. He doesn't have diagonal spreading. What's this thing? Oh, he's Paladin and Brainy. Incentive. You could kinda do whatever, but I kinda want to make him the spellcaster. Does he have the good spellcasting stuff? Every 2 enemies hit, you're next. 10% resistance to a random enemy within range 6. He has Carnage. That's a good one. Yeah, sure. Alright, we'll give him the gauntlet, I think. Do that. Yeah. So if we're doing that, Harvester's too good to pass up. Potion throw is okay, but unnecessary. Let's see, so we're gonna do Carnage for sure. Probably magic fuel. Not doing poison. Energized. Night Owl. Ooh. They move Ruined Gift down? I think they did. Or this is 3 in this row. I guess we can go back one. Something like this, probably. If we're doing that, we care about damage. Yeah, damage. And then skill range, opportunism, skill range. And +2 skill range. That's really nice with the gauntlet. Alright, and then for perks, let's grab Harvester. Oh yeah, we don't need 2 from here. And then, why don't we do Avid Learner? We'll just level up as fast as possible here. Alright, so for this guy, he's good at nothing. Not very tanky either. What do we have perk-wise? We have double prop skills. We have Avid Learner. His head on. Does he have momentum? He doesn't have the momentum regain skill. Bodybuilder. I mean, we do have Relentless. Head on Relentless is always a good combo. So you have minus resistance, minus armor, but bonus dodge. Could do some dodge shenanigans. We'll just do damage right now. I'm not quite sure. Why don't we do some dodge? Liability. Plus range damage is not really all that important. This is a primary, right? Yeah. Not quite sure what to do with this character. Oh my god. This is the most beautiful change I've ever seen. Now, y'all won't appreciate this, but Cheer. At the start of the hero's turn, the hero automatically casts Cheer on the closest allied hero, buffing their damage. So, let's just say Cheer has, for a long time, been a very strong effect, but it used to be manual cast, and no one wanted to do it. Or at least I certainly didn't want to do it. I was way too lazy. I never took Cheer because I didn't want to have to manually cast it. You can call me lazy, and that's very fair, but I didn't want to. I think we just get experience gain here. Alright. This guy has nothing special about him. He has good perks for Poison Tank. Maybe we just do a Poison Tank there? Sure. Why not try it? Similar contagion is a similar issue, but strong enough that I can sometimes find the time to do it. Alright. Okay. Anyway, alright, what have we got going on here? Hey, Pont. You figured out what that one image is. One image? So we have 135 gold. Let's see. Let's go ahead and... Oh, hang on. Build a house. One at 4. Okay. Upgrade. And that way we have 3 workers again. We can grab this other one. Where are they attacking from? They're attacking from 2 angles this time. That's good. They're not attacking from the angle that has, you know, cover or disruptive things. You know what the letter is in the room with the hands? But you know what the pictures are supposed to represent? What's the letter that you think it is? Oh, the one with 3 levels. A? Pray and pride. For fuck's sake. Okay, alright, how many nights is it? Okay, it's relatively short. That's good. Okay. Oh, man. Look how far the town goes down. It's a nightmare. Yeah, you can sort of extrapolate what it probably is, just based off of... I'm lazy, we're just gonna mass repair. Like, I'm pretty sure, I haven't even bothered to get all the letters, but I'm pretty sure I know what the message is, and so I just stopped trying to get all the letters. Not gonna lie. Okay. You also you found room 46. You had a very lucky run. Very nice. You know, I still haven't gone to room 46. Okay, alright, I think that's good enough. Let's see. I want to give someone this hand crossbow. Do I just give it to the sword dude because he's weak otherwise? Probably. There you go. Alright, so I think we position... I'm kind of feeling optimistic for Gauntlet's Dwarf to pop off, but... not sure. Into the wild? Wait, what's into the wild? Oh, elves. Jump into the wild. Jump over, cost -1 move points. Whenever the hero is inside the haven, minus 27% damage. Oh, wait a second. I didn't know they had that. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. You're talking to some other people and you still have a fuckload to find, so you're still gonna keep playing. Somehow you dodged a bunch of interesting stuff. Can't believe you had another secret stream. Secret stream? What? Okay. Alright. Let's go. This will stream during Discord. Ah, okay. So secret, I don't even know about it. I don't know exactly that I would be the person to know about anything of that subject, of that sort, but you know, sure. I didn't know about it. Okay, these guys are annoying. I can't reach them. Oh wait, there's a poison flower here? Huh, it actually does a lot of poison too. Damn. Oh yeah. I regret moving here. Oh. Get his move points up. It's kind of painful. Alright, it's fine. Okay, so we got hunters already. It's not really surprising, to be honest. Do a little poisoning action on them. Let's see. This wave seems worse right for the time being. Let's move our elf over here, where they can't reach yet. Okay, pretty good. Oh. Oh, shit! Wait. We now have enemy plants? Or are those valid? Those are enemy plants. Okay, so Glenwald, the forest turns against us. Those are the Glenwald plants from the boss. They are nasty. Tanky as hell. Heck. DLC was the new dwarf race. That was the previous DLC, yes. The one that just released was the Elves. This is a new town, yes. Okay. But again, if you weren't here for the start of the stream, they released the CLC with a free update to the Apocalypse system, which is like the post-game difficulty system. And that free update overhauled it into be much more of a like act of punishment from Hades like sort of thing. I think we're gonna move this way, or else this way. Those evil apple trees going. So there's actually two sorts of plants growing. So these seed mortars and whatnot, these are enemies. They attack me and poison allied characters. And then these are, this is living hardwood. This is an ally. It's just random walls and barriers. Well, it's not really an ally. It's just some obstruction from the forest that gets in the way of friend and foe alike. Are they predictable at all? Doesn't seem like it. Not that I've noticed. They aren't, like, the plans certainly in Gwenwald are not really predictable. But they also don't act when they spawn, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. Alright, let's blow those guys up. We have a mana potion, so it doesn't matter if I spend some mana here. And there are also some innate turrets and things that are allies. Like we have the Falcon Seed here, which refreshes every night. But you'll notice that they go away after a period of time, so it's not like they are. You can't rely on them to save the day, you know? Use the other poison from that. Hoping my dude doesn't die here, to be honest. Okay, nice. Over here. Okay. This night was much easier than the last. The trees also seem to only appear on the southwest side of the area. Hey, Franks. Wi-Fi out all day, but when you're back? All day, that's rough. Alright, we got 2 levels. Not bad. That's okay, so that was good. On closing in. 2 areas again. This area is rough. There's no cover, and they're really close. Okay, Night Reward. Warshield. No, I'm not gonna take that for anybody. Except Hunter Pants. They're anti-magic pants with bonus magic. That seems very counterintuitive. I'm gonna reroll these. We can do better than this. Also on propagation, bonus propagation damage, plus poison damage, or minus propagation bounces. We're just do Tome of Secrets. Tome of Secrets is pretty good. This is a Rusty Shield with +1 skill range. How do you glean? You're doing well? Oh, my day's going alright. Let's roll this again. Looking for better. Sledgehammer. Perfect. I needed that. Bower. Mithril short bow. Offhand pistol is really good. Offhand weapons in general are awesome. Okay, so this is gonna be our vampire here. Not quite there yet. So we tend to want resistances and armor for a vampire. So damage is of course important. Probably chief among them. We'll up experience gain here as well. Brunder, he is our mage. Honestly, his biggest issue right now is that he can't move for shit. Let's grab Carnage here. Whenever at least 5 enemies are hit with a single attack or throw a move point, plus 5% damage. Pretty useful. We can grab this as well, then maybe actually look at my muscles here. Then look at magic fuel later on. In terms of his stuff though, we can reroll damage. He's a propagation mage. Damage is kind of paying him. Pretty much what we're looking for. Reliability is okay. And magic damage. Okay. This guy, he's gonna be our poison tank. So while we could go for the toxic leech restore health aspect, I think that's less important than anything else. More important, we get tanky and unable to be hit. I just realized I didn't highlight blood magic. Blood magic is like the most important aspect of this setup, the vampire setup. Whoopsie daisy. May have forgotten that highlight. Wait. Whoa. What is this? They have changed quality over quantity. Significantly. Holy shit. All of the hero's propagation bounces are transformed into propagation damage. Conversion rate 800%. Increases maximum propagation damage to 150. Oh, interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Okay. That's changed slightly, whereas volatile reaction is still the same. Okay. Good enough. Probably less important for right now, but we'll see. All these characters will get pretty high level in this one, I assume. Alright, anyway. Just harvester. Nah, we'll do coagulation. Alright. Anyway, so we want tanky stats for you. Armor is good. Fine, we'll take some resistance. 2 propagation bounces. It's fine. It's just too good not to take. Alright. Okay, anyway, so let's get more workers here. Or money. Now, interestingly, this area does not have a wealth of scavenge buildings, so we're gonna run out on the second day here. Bit unfortunate, but such is life. So I'll place some emphasis on the gold mines. There's one more well, is there not? Okay, I think we have used up all of the scavenge resources. And it was fast. Don't you love when you have 184,677 painted essence that you cannot spend? Isn't it wonderful? Alright. I should have gone to the shop for that, with that money. Oh well. Alright, so we got... I'm pushing in here. Do you not have the lady that lets you spend them? Okay, here it is. And here's the bar. These are all the stuff you can buy. Now, if you see a problem, this check mark. This means you've already bought it. Alright. But you got question marks. Those, I know how to unlock those. Those are newly added from the expansion, and they require you to get max, or use the new expansion weapons, of which I haven't even seen, really, but, you know, we'll get there. Let's repair defenses. So, let's add some walls here. This is certainly a pain point. They could just waltz on through on this side, and then let's go for a ballista or two. Let's put them in the wide open part. Okay, so we'll do something like this for right now. Alright, equip new gear. So we do have this sledgehammer. What is it? What's the minus armor? Who cares? So that will make our elf quite capable. What's her propagation? It's times 7 already. Yeah, because she got the +2 from just leveling up, so that's pretty good. We'll give the offhand pistol to Patrick here, whose name is underwhelming compared to Amberfell and Perunder. Ooh, you know, I hadn't noticed these trees. I love the... Oh. You know, if I was a betting man, I might say these are looking awfully boss-like with a face in them, but I don't know. But they do look cool. Alright. Alright, so... Where the hell is... Oh, nice guy. Alright, Floss. Oh, he's over there. Huh? Oh, he's in the font. Cool. Oh, you aren't allowed to keep them in the fog. Okay, so we're gonna do this setup right now. The fog is dangerously close. We'll probably look to get the... So I think theming-wise, what's happening is that the longer we are here, or like, we're here protecting the forest, right? Like, slowly over time, the forest is getting more and more corrupted. Forest hates us. That's a rather negative outlook on things. It's an elite clawer in the corner there. On the bright side, this seed mortar can't reach anything, I don't think. After 3 turns, or if there's no unit within a range of 5, it withers. Okay, interesting. Oh, they're coming from this direction as well. Okay. You etched a heart with you and Eggdog on one. Nothing crazy, but you don't think they liked it. Oh, on a tree. That message makes a lot more sense within the context of Missile's message. It's like... I was very, very confused for a second there. You were wondering why I look so confused? Look, okay. Now, we don't often go etching hearts on things. I have to miss the one I wanted to hit. Maybe you don't? It's true, I do not. You've got me. More plants. This is dangerous. That thing kinda die. Fucking dwarf and this slow ass. Probably should give him bonus armor there, but well. So actually, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move this dude over here so he can kind of take some of the load off on this front, since this is seeming to be a major point of entry for the enemies here. Well, GG. That guy just got murked. What the heck? How did that even happen? 30, 60. Shot. 10. I could have just gone through his armor. I mean, this guy must have shot as well. Oh, shit. Oh, they must have quick shot. Go. No, I should have played a new map on Apocalypse difficulties. Very interesting map, though. I mean, certainly visually, I am quite pleased by the visual aesthetic going on. What's he got? Oh, bonus resistance. That is obnoxious. Not the end of the world. Aye. Yeah, this map being full of hunters, a bit dicey. It makes things a bit dicey, I would say. Unsurprisingly. Wait, what am I doing? Ah, man. Oh, I'm just flying terrible. It's been so long. I think, you know what? Who knows if this map is hard or not? I'm just flying bad. Such is life. I'll see. Show your love for Eggdog. You get a tattoo like all the millennials. All the millennials have an Eggdog tattoo? I'm going to disagree. So we might live the night, but with one dead, that's gonna be a problem. Who was it? Who died? Oh, the dwarf? I was really looking forward to that guy. He could do cool things. If he lives long enough to do them. That's right, I gain bonus attack if the elf is out of the town area. You forgot about that. It's not even a small amount either. It's 27 or 27%. Okay, let's see here. It's not looking good for preventing Panic 3. Yeah. Unfortunate. The plants don't seem that... Enemy plants that spawn don't really seem to be doing much on the bright side. Yeesh, that's terrible. No one will think you're a Yakuza. Yes, only Yakuza get tattoos. Okay, so, couple problems. We're gonna need to buy a hero. They're only attacking from one direction? Oh, maybe two is enough. Alright. Well. Blood magic without organic armor is kinda painful. It's fine. Alright. So what do we want to do? Accuracy, move points, health. That is what we want to do. We want to do health. Resistance is okay. Move points is solid. Plus 2 skill range. And then physical damage. Okay, not bad. And then over here, this guy's our poison tank. Give him armor buff and resistance buff. 10% resistance buff. We up his stun chance and then experience. Okay, not bad. He's getting 2 skill points here. So he's at 95% stun chance if he reapplies poison. So what do we want to do here? Why don't we do cheer? And then ooh, epidemic. It's looking nice. They changed it, admittedly, but it seems solid enough. Ooh, boomerang. Okay, what does boomerang do? Precise targeting. It's a 3 multi-hit weapon. Costs 2 action points, though. Okay. Crescent swing. Oh my god, what is that? An area of effect? Ah, yes. Okay, so the enemies are perfectly positioned in this marking here. That is going to be a pain in the ass to line up. Because normally if you have an area of effect like this, you want to kill enemies that you know won't be in the area of effect. Painful spin. I mean, conceptually it's quite fun. Strong throw. Whenever a boomerang attack is cast, automatically cast Ricochet on the closest stunned enemy within a range of 11, with a base damage equal to 50 plus 440% of the hero's stun chance. That's pretty cool. Alright, I'll bite. I want to see this in action. Spin to win. Oh god. Alright, so first things first, we're gonna salvage this elite right here and see something good. Oh boy, it's the new item, one of the new items. I'm immediately incredibly tempted to take it, but what does it do? The Sacred Flower. Okay, so it's Death Flower, range 1 to 4, targets 1 plus 3. It poisons. It's another 2 action. Missile, have you played Garen? Wouldn't you know if Missile had played Garen? Missile, you haven't loaded League since the stream April Fools, right? Okay, cleansing spores trigger blight blossom on use. I'm the only person who regularly has the lead client open here. I should know. Why would I know? I don't have missile fronted or anything. You have started the launcher. Really? Okay. Triggers blight blossom on use. It's a cleanse. Okay. Contagious pollen. Contagion follow. What the hell? What's the hero to the tile of the killed target? That's interesting. It's cheap mana-wise. Petal storm. What? Oh, these area effects are mental. You're scared. What if you're running someone out there like Blob? Missile. You're playing against bots. Okay, Blight Boss. Whenever a Sacred Flower attack is cast, 1 plague for each action points and mana-based cost. Each plague grants 3 poison to, lasting for 2 turns. Applied by the secondary targets of Cleansing Spores, +1 for every 3 hero level, +1% magic damage. Whenever Cleansing Spores is cast, Plague is reset. Whenever the hero is hit, Cleansing Spores is automatically cast and the hero is poisoned by 25% of the current poison. What? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I read that. I did not understand that. Okay, alright. So basically... Too many words. No. Okay, I generally understand what's happening. So basically, it's stacking buffs. Every time you use an ability, it stacks a stack. It gives you a stack of plague. This plague is a buff that buffs your Cleansing Spores ability. And when that Cleansing Spores ability is used, you reset the plague. So basically, you stack up. And now, importantly, one of the more interesting things of the bomb is that the bomb here, whenever the hero is hit, you automatically use Cleansing Spores, and the hero gets poisoned for part of the poison amount. So that's a very interesting effect there. Very interesting. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't really like the effects of it. That looks quite interesting. Sword +2. No. Something better, please. These are all pretty bad. I should have taken the flower. That was way more interesting than any of these. I'm looking for something that has good defenses. 97% experience gain. Damn it. It sucks. Nice dodge, +5 magic region, damage accuracy print, it's not terrible. Health, 13% resistance, that's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, so very interesting. Oh yeah. Alright, so unfortunately I am obligated to buy an inn because, well, it costs so much money. Oh, kills the soul. And like, okay. Nice of them to give all these elves. I believe there is a modifier on these additional missions, because this is like the realm of the elves, and the Runeberg was the realm of the dwarves. When you're in those locations, you're more likely to see elves and dwarves, respectively, in the offer. Profit. Interesting. Smart. Plus 30% experience gain. Straggler. I mean, that's pretty good, to be honest. Inquisitor, but I kind of want Inquisitor, so we'll do her. Alright. Now, importantly, what unique elf stuff does she have? Urban Hate. Every 15 unoccupied tiles in the Haven after 280 gain bonus experience gain and daily mana regen. Interesting. Tile threshold changes depending on the map. That's very important. Okay. Current unoccupied tiles. Rendering 1. Does that... I'm guessing that includes building, but I'm not sure. Okay, did that change it to 302? It did. Okay. Every 50. Okay. That's interesting. Alright, we have the equipped stuff. Deadly Ranger. For each one-handed weapon equipped, 10% critical power. For each two-handed weapon equipped, gain critical chance. Ooh. I like what they're doing here with these every 5 levels do this. It's a nice addition, I would say. Okay, here we got the War Dance again. Do I hate the urban environment? I don't know. I mean, it sure kind of does, but at least we got the gear. Okay, how can we build her? He's not that good. It's just 8% experience gain. This is 25% experience gain, so it's not like I'm too excited about this. Especially since I like to build stuff. It seems kind of counterintuitive. I think I'm not gonna do that for right now. Doing some resistance short range, okay. Alright, anyway, so let's do Harvester, because that's just good, always. And then we'll do... Avid Learner for plus experience gain. I'll put her at 170% experience gain, which is pretty good. Alright. Here is... She's gonna be some sort of... We have volatile reaction, so propagation is neatly quite good on this character. What are bonus move points? Bounces, +1. Experience gain. Okay. Alright. Okay, anyway, so now we've done all that. Recruit someone. Let's go. What we're gonna do? Spend this. Start upgrading our mines here so that we can get more money out of them. Do I want an item from this? Sure, why not? Maybe we can get something good. Or see the new weapon, who knows. Mana, resistance, dodge, a trinket, minus sun chance, but a bunch of health. Plus resistance and armor, minus critical power. Alright, fine. Not very impressive, but yeah. Can't all be winners. Then we'll do an item here. What we got? Pistol. Human's Druidic Staff. +1 prop bounces. And that's just better than her Adept's Druidic Staff. That's +2. That'll be a decent weapon, so why not? Alright, so now I've got all that. I do have some leftover money. Let's peruse the goods here. Do we have the final new weapon? Claws. Okay, these are the last new weapons. The last of the new weapons, anyway. So claws +3. So they have range 1, 2. Targets 2. That's an interesting area of effect. Sharpen claws. 10% physical damage, 20% reliability. Whoa, 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 whoa. That makes those an amazing secondary, if nothing else. Wow. Yeah, like, just... interesting. Shadow Steps. Range 1 to 4, maneuver. Okay, so move forward. Always a good thing. Piercing claws. They really wanted some weird area effects on the new weapons, didn't they? Feral Instinct. Every 3 isolated enemies hit, activate Feral Instinct. While Feral Instinct is active, all claws attacks get ×3 multi-hits and minus 40% damage. Whenever no isolated units are hit during a claw attack or at the start of the hero's turn, lose Feral Instinct. Interesting. Okay. Okay, the claws seem by far the hardest to use, but I don't know. Well, actually, maybe it's just that the, where is it? Wait, did I get one of... Oh, the boomerang. Well, they're all relatively hard to use, to be honest. Maybe. It's range damage, Hell of Mercy kill. Whenever the hero kills an enemy that would die from poison at the end of the turn. Also an action points up to 4 per turn. That's pretty interesting. Brain Crystal, just... Nah. Piercing Claws scroll, Armageddon scroll. Armageddon's pretty good. Meteoring is generally too expensive to reasonably use. I think we just want to spend this gold on upgrading our stuff rather than purchase an item. We've maxed out. Oh wait, no, I forgot I hadn't maxed out my workers. Ah well, I need to buy a hero anyway. Is what it is. All right, so let's do some repairs. Then let's start placing some defenses here. Primarily gonna go focus on walls. So again, interestingly on this map, each of these lanes, you cannot place things on these lanes. So you can't actually wall off the base very well at all. Just something to note. Okay. Let's look at gear real quick. Alright, so this boomerang looks really interesting to me. I want to throw it on this guy. He has, what is it? Some bonus sun chance already. 45 plus 45. So that's going to make this, ricochet. Whenever boomerang attack is cast, automatically cast ricochet on the closest stunned enemies within a range of 10. If painful spin is cast, automatically cast ricochet a second time. Interesting. Oh, I see. This stuns. Cool. Alright. So does this. It's pretty good. Does he have... He does have Hex, too. Okay. I think we could do something fun with this boomerang. I'm not gonna lie. We'll give him a Rusty Shield for a bit more defensive stats. Might as well give him Spike Boots here from our deceased character. Let's see here. Let's dodge. Yeah, sure. Alright, in terms of secondary, well, that's 9% chance, so I think it's better than the gauntlet. Alright. What else we got? You're gonna upgrade your staff. Might as well give you the gauntlet here. These boots are just better than whatever the hell she's wearing. Dodge. I like busting health more than anything else. She has minus 2% damage. That's not really what I love to see on my characters, but you know, such is life. Alright, so we're dealing with an attack. Guessing it's gonna be far spread, but who knows? Alright, let's do this. We got plants. and runners as well. I'll say out these mist sensors pretty early on, I think. The sprayers are generally pretty bad, if memory serves. So they tend to buff stuff, and I don't like enemies that receive buffs. Let's look at this boomerang. Oh my god, this arc. How the hell am I supposed to... okay. So I hit these 4 enemies there. Okay. Is that good? You know, okay, or we could hit these 3 with that. Ooh, that's 4. What the hell? Oh, that's how it works. Interesting. Is this... So, oh, this is 3 multi-hits. Oh, okay. Interesting. It's not bad, actually. Alright, let's take out the sprayer real quick, and then we'll do some boomerang shenanigans. I don't think they're gonna be able to get through the armor on this, on Patrick here. That's a close plant. Sprayers. Hatchery, okay, that is gonna die. No, we do not allow hatcheries in this area. They are definitely the worst of the worst. Comes to these things. Another one? Fuck. Go, and then let's do a little bit of a poison action, and we'll remove their move speed. Alright. Now then, boomerang time. What we got here? Oh, hey, that, ooh, we can hit 4 in that one. Okay, what line do I need to take for this? This dude there. Oh, 100. Exactly. Alright, the boomerang might be almost too hard to aim. To be. Okay, let's see. I get... That was a pretty good one. Okay, alright. Alright, they are at the gates. Sure. Yeah, you're ready. You're doing well. Okay. Ooh. Wait, I see. I see great things here. Alright, the boomerang is pretty fun, even if I can't for the life of me tell. Oh, wait, what? Oh, never mind. That was just a new flower skin, I think. This taking 2 action points is kind of painful, though. I need more action points, because otherwise I'm just going to use a bunch of mana. How's the DLC been? Been a good time. It's so far, honestly, a lot of it's just been me remembering how to play the game, but you know, so I haven't played in a while. But apart from that, it's been fun. Boomerang seems to require incredibly high. What's the, wait, one sec. What's the range on that? Ooh, doesn't require direct line of sight. Okay, that's very important. Very interesting, okay. May have let a character die incredibly early by accident. I mean, well, of course it's by accident. I wouldn't do that on purpose, but you know, you get. I feel like you want to combo the boomerang with a weapon such as the hammer or something that has a pretty reliable stun rate. Oh! Oopsie daisy, I may have just mega stomped on my own dude. We're not gonna talk about that one. Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. It's fine. We have plenty of strong frontliners to take the mantle. That was unlucky propagation. That's. Why don't you do a little wall hop? You blame missile? Understand. Who does? Yeah, okay, that's a bit unfortunate to be honest. Okay. There we go. I think we've got on over the hurdle finish line there. Okay. Honestly, it was going fine until I dealt a ton of damage to my own dude. But you know, all right. Poor Patrick. Never saw it coming. At least he didn't die. Okay, alright. I'm thinking we maybe need to push this fog back. This is getting a bit close. Just a bit. Alright, we can do better than that. Come on. Night Shield. It's not bad, actually. Minus 26% experience gain. Ouch. That kinda sucks. This won't take this. We're boomerang, silver cannon. That's always fun. Yeah, I'm not sold on the boomerang yet, to be honest. Time will tell. We can do better than that, I guess. Longbow, sure. I think the one I most want to try would be the flower, sacred flower. I think I'm quite excited to try that one. How much? So wait, so we've turned 12 health. All the heroes manage daily. 12 mana. I'm going to only give 4 resistance. That's not that good. Resistance reduction. Just do armor. Okay. Healing received. Propagation damage up would be good for Amberwald here. Patrick. Alright, old Patrick, old buddy. Maybe you do need this healing. No. Harvester, honestly? He's kind of got a mana problem. I don't mind it. We'll add some more resistances there. I'll make them pretty hard to kill. And some healing received. Why not? Alright, you. What was I doing with you? I guess I have good propagation gearing. We have volatile reactions. Just do propagation. Deadling Ranger is a bit interesting. Every 2 enemies hit, the next skill gets vision. I quite like that. We do volley for increased crit chance. Like, if we did... Yeah, let's do that. We're gonna inflict a lot of different SAS effects here to basically max our crit chance out. Alright, I want damage. Damage. Fuck. Damage? Mana it is. Alright, well, 5% damage is better than nothing, I guess. We'll do crit power. And magic. Alright, that's something. Okay, so we have a lot of money. Could go and recruit someone. There is no the offer. Alright, but first things first, we have to do one very specific thing. We have to build the seer. And push this fog back. Or mist. I am not doing this. And actually, they're attacking for 4 lanes. I think it is almost obligatory. It isn't, but it kind of is. That we, recruit another person. Level 8, level 6, or level 8 or level 6. We could get dwarf. Let's see who has the best stuff. Bayblood, dodge, move points. What are you? You're expensive for one thing. Physical, range damage, plus 12 block, plus reliability and accuracy. Nice armor. The best. I was looking for the red tree, to be honest. Don't really want to take a level 5 though, even if Durhunrun has the best stuff going for him. Or could re-roll. Oh, I re-roll. Alright. Gale Crest. Minstrel, reliability, critical power, minus dodge. Also move points dodge. Those are terrible. What you got? Ooh, we got flower. I mean, I kind of want to choose you just to get a flower. That wouldn't make much sense. Oh, interesting. Okay, so elves have -4 block, +8 mana regen by default, 7% dodge, set max dodge to 120%. Plus they have Into the Wild skill. Very interesting. And then, do we have a dwarf? We do. +8 block, +in max daily health regen, -1 move points, minimum move points to 4, max move points to 12. Tossable foul. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. No helmet. This guy is kind of meh, but he's level 8, which is nice. Warrior. 10% damage, 10% resist, block. Corrupt for poison. She doesn't have the poison skill tree, so that's kind of useless. Samara here. Longbowman. Red tree. Cunning. Unhealthy. Whatever, I'll just choose the elf. Alright, what perks do we got? We do have the Elven Coffee, which is interesting to me. Or an enemy with an plus 20% sun chance. Remember, an enemy with a negative alteration is hit 40 poison. Okay. Oh, interesting. So an elf poison build could be quite good. They seem to put some decent emphasis on poison anyway. What's this guy got again? He's got +1 move points, opportunism, reliability, critical power. Oh, they've changed the reload to manual control. Okay, that's interesting. Wonder if that's good or not. I'm not sure. I don't know why I'm looking here. I couldn't afford anything here, even if I wanted to. Okay. Let's grab Harvester, because I'm just a sucker for Harvester and Avid Learning. We are... Don't necessarily want coffee infused. Sentry is interesting. Probably not for this character, but... Nimbleness is always pretty good. Still have good dodge. Let's grab... I say not for this character. We have crit power. Okay dodge. Maybe we could do something with that. It's 2 skill range. We could do double 2-hand weapons. Or melee. More of a melee approach on this character with like claws. Maybe we can try that. I guess the claws... I might regret taking that. Do we just do Human Ballista? Yeah, I think so. Remember an enemy with a negative alterations hit 40 poison. I'm not exactly sure what the claws do, if we want to make this claw dude guy or not. But I don't think they do much in the way of extra damage. If I was a class in this game, what class would I be? Class? This game doesn't really have classes. I'm not exactly sure the question works. As in, like, if I was to use build archetype. Obviously the vampire, it seems the most practical. You're incredibly hard to kill. You regenerate pretty much instantly from anything. Like, it just seems very practical, you know? Why not just be, you know, like, I don't need to run around go killing people, you know? Why not just embody the archetype that has a ton of health already, you know? Why in my daily life would I want to have some offensive skill tree, you know? Unless I was to change professions suddenly. Wasn't exactly what I had in mind. Sure, we'll just do this. Not sure what to do with this character. So, crit. Am I a professional vampire? No, I'm saying vampiric attributes conveniently can be used in your everyday life to not get sick, you know, recover from minor ailments and other things in this game. You know, you can, like, blood magic, well, then you just heal from that with your great regen. You know? These are terrible. These are really bad. Hey, crap. Ah, there we go. Damage. Okay, so we're actually got a lot of crit opportunities here. That's good. So if we give him a couple crit weapons, these every 5 levels, or most critical power, we could do like 18 plus 18% crit, maybe 55% just off of that alone, which is pretty good. Let's grab reliability. Skill range could be useful. I mean, it's never not useful. We'll do isolation. More isolation. More crit power. Okay. We can get some crit gear going. It'll be quite powerful, I'd say. Even if right now he's going to be completely useless. Alright. It's slow going. I have not been my fastest. Alright. Why they gotta leave the body and the blood there? This is uncalled for. You make one mistake and your soldier dies, and you have to remember it forevermore. It's ridiculous. let's grab some ballistas there. He's wounded. Did not think about that. Well, shit. No, such is life. Alright, workers, what you got? You know what, let's do the guess where. See if that tells us anything. This corner for that attack. It's right on this corner. Okay, that actually is pretty helpful. Okay, 5 gold. Sure, I'll take 25 gold. Can't hurt. We have some to sell anyway. Why don't we do this, and then we can give the dude that's wounded a health potion, and what do you know, he won't be wounded anymore. Alright, Alright, let's run this equipment through spokes. Shield, damage, and a bunch of block. Alright, that's pretty good. I kinda want the plus 1% poison damage that offers for this. Does she have perk-wise? She did not take Deadly Ranger. Maybe she should if I'm gonna do Bully, but probably isn't the most important. And then this dude needs to be given good gear. So we'll give him this, and I guess this. So that's going to be lost a lot of reliability, but he does now have 5% crit chance, which isn't bad. And he has a 143% isolation, which this has this innate isolation bonus, so that's not bad at all. He'll hit pretty hard with that. Okay, not bad. That being said, we'll still put him on a relatively safe area here. Alright, well, let me think. So, poison boomerang. Honestly, the boomerang was rather underwhelming. Still not quite sure how to use it, if I'm being honest. Like, you need to have people stunned in order to use it. But, like, it's so hard to hit enough people, and it takes 2 action points. I don't know. I'm not convinced yet. Like, this is expensive as well. It just seems like such an expensive weapon to use. Just not sure. Alright. Okay. Alright. I guess let us fire away. Elite Hopper. It's energetic. I'm not actually sure what energetic does. Can move and attack again at the end of the enemy turn. It's hideous. Well, let's reduce its move points for sure. As a boomer. Oh boy. This is gonna get ugly. Start with, let's do a bit of healing here. Let's kill the evil Hyper Frog. That's one way to put it. Sure. Not entirely incorrect. Okay. Boomer is a problem. I need to lower its movement. Or the... Okay. Honestly, all these bodies that are around are kind of causing problems. Is that Wing It Boomer? Oh, yes, and it's bonus dodge. Wonderful. That's why I love this. Alright, I have a problem. I need to hit that, but I also need this Boomer to just die. I should have done this first. Oh well. Alright, this guy also needs to die. And again. And this guy also needs to die. Oh yeah, that works. Let's back off for now. Alright, so here... Oh, and an elite Kindle with Mirror Shield. I don't like Mirror Shield very much, but alright. Let's move our archer forward here. More plants. Not a big fan, but you know, you do. Okay, we can take out the boomer at least there. Alright, and that allows us to move this way with you to bemoan my poor damage rolls. Alright, okay. They got that boomer. Got 83 enemies left. Oh, God. That is a lot of boomers. That is what we call a problem. I wonder if a key part of playing in the early days was playing through these Amberwald sprouts to give yourself bonus resistances. It does seem quite powerful, admittedly. And probably a mistake on my part that I did not make use of it very much in the early days. By probably a mistake, I mean definitely a mistake. Okay, alright. So this way now. Deal some damage on these guys. Alright. Bad. Alright, what's going on here? These guys need to be taken down a peg. Definitely need to weaken the boomers a bit. Remove them from threat range. Let's take out this mist sensor because it's getting in the way. And do a little poison. Alright. I think we've just about gone through this just fine. Oh wait, where'd these guys come from? I swear, this whole passageway was empty just a second ago. Alright, so we'll start running Patrick down this way. He has taken some damage, but luckily he can heal. Wish he had diagonal propagation right about now. Really missing it. Alright. That's a bigger problem. Alright, so we'll... That's right. Yeah. Oh, the stupid End of the Wild nonsense. I know what's happening. The elves get significant damage reduction when they're in the city, and I keep forgetting it. I really need to stop forgetting that, but I am. Hey. Looks... Ah, there's another moon alive? That's strange. Why is he straggling so much? There we go, that's that guy. We have one enemy left, which should be pretty easy. So, that was a pretty quaint night. Okay, Galcrest didn't level up. That's a shame. We did get one panic though. The Apocalypse level that doubles my panic gain is actually having more of an impact than I initially anticipated. It wasn't thinking about the fact that oftentimes I miss that first panic window by like half or something, and it's just consistently pushing me just over that. Okay, that is halfway through the mission. I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna finish this up this shop phase, and then switch games, because I'm not gonna be able to finish. I'm not gonna finish this tonight, especially with the boss and whatnot. That'll take a long time. So we'll cut it right down the middle. Every 2 tiles traveled by a hero with a phone or newer skill opponent. Tiles traveled is increased by 1. Oh, that's interesting. We can get a hammer upgrade for Amberwald. +3. This is going to be a pretty significant damage boost. I like the sound of that. Boomerang, rifle. Actually, a rifle isn't bad for Galcrest here. It's a good damage weapon. Yeah, we'll grab a rifle. Let's do some level ups. So we can grab organic armor. +30% healing received. We gain 193 health. So now you have 395 health, which is pretty good. Now, the main reason to do organic armor, it gives us 193 health, which is great. But more importantly, we have 2 skills now. Bodybuilder increases our physical damage by the amount of health that we have, and then also Sanguine Fuel gain damage by 5% of the hero's current health, so 19%. So we have a ton of bonus damage coming through from these skills. Honestly, you probably could not have asked for a better setup for a vampire. Like, we have mana growth, sanguine fuel, bodybuilder, vampire, organic armor, blood magic, and volatile reaction. It's this textbook. This is literally a textbook vampire setup. That being said, we need to make you live longer. More health also, so more health is good for that. We'll grab some dungeons just because it's useful. Alright, Patrick. What am I gonna do with you? I do not know. So plus 100% doubling our poison damage is pretty valuable, I'm not gonna lie. But so is Hex, because Hex would make stun have the last 2 turns instead of 1, which makes it incredibly powerful. But I think we're gonna do potent toxins first. And in terms of the rest of this, let's give him some health, bar to kill, that's good, and an experience gain, I guess. Alright, Silverclaw. So your kind of propagation, crit shenanigans, solid enough niche. Interestingly, Deadly Ranger makes a pretty good setup for this. I think we'll just do Nimbleness for +2 move points. I've really been feeling a lack of movement on a number of these characters. Bonus damage is pretty good. And crit power is also good. Okay. Alright. So that's something. We're attacking from 2 directions. I should be able to handle it. Without anything too crazy. So let's push the mist back again. I'm not generally someone that plays the mist right next to me, and having it right next to me was causing me issues. Master's Gauntlet. You know what? Let's reroll. I want Petal. Or... Damn it, it's not giving me the flower. I'm gonna complain. 15 missing armor. Meh. All these are so expensive. That's the issue. I think we'll just focus on building out the town for right now. So what can we do? We have 6 workers left. So let's finish upgrading our mines here so we can get the full 240 gold from mines and workers every day. Now then we can start build. We can build out because we're only halfway through, so we still want to put some stock on all these, or on building upgrades and things. So let's grab our materials upgrades. This is a lot of wall to make up. Let's see. We do start with a bower. We could just, why don't we upgrade the level of crafted items here? That last thing. So I'll make that a bit more worthwhile. In terms of this, let's do some repairs. They're attacking here, but they're also attacking here, and I have basically put nothing on this side. So let's do that. Kind of hard to have anything be useful if it is not a ballista with all these trees over here, I'm not gonna lie. So I guess we'll do 1 ballista. Interestingly, longbow elves don't really want watchtowers. Because it would force them to be in the city, and they don't really want to be in the city because of the damage debuff. Okay, we'll go with that. Alright, let's upgrade the sledgehammer, give Galacrest the rifle, and that seems like a good stopping point, as we're nice halfway through. Alright, I mean, first impressions of the DLC seem interesting. New map seems solid. Some unique configurations, especially with like the 4 corridors that go directly to the mages. And I'm not sold yet on the new weapons. And granted, I've only gotten the chance to drop the boomerang. Not sold on the boomerang. The flower seems the most interesting to me, but I do quite like the elves. Quite like the elves perk tree. I'm very excited. I think honestly, this and the dwarves expansion, the weapons are fun, but the thing I liked the most from the dwarves DLC was actually the having the dwarf race, and like when you're choosing heroes, like ooh, the different drafting options or whatnot. I think that's the most fun from those. Yeah, so maybe next stream we'll finish this run up.